Hello everyone, it's Kay here on behalf of Handy Hippo Crafts. I wanted to share this DT package with you before I actually get cracking on putting some things together. And it really is a lovely array of some very nice bits and pieces for card making. First of all, there is this pack of shimmer card stock. It's a rose pearl. Anybody that's used pearl card stock before knows that it's really lovely quality. It lends itself beautifully to embossing. This is double-sided card stock, as you can see, and it really does lend itself to really nice cutting, embossing, all manner of things just to enhance your projects. This is 6x6. I'm just looking for a GSM here. It's made by Crafter's Companion. And wouldn't you just know it, there's no GSM on it, but I can tell you just from the feel alone that it's up in the 250, 275 GSM. Excellent quality. You can't pick up the sheen on it, but it really is beautiful, so I shall have some fun with that. I've also been sent some more of the 6x6 white cards. This is such a huge pack of both cards and envelopes. 100 GSM envelopes, 250 GSM card stock, which makes them quite good quality. Ideal if you've got lots and lots of cards in the offing that you need to make, or if you're doing craft fairs and things like that. Value for money is what it's all about when you are hoping to sell your projects on. So those two are great places to start if you are in the market for making some things to sell on or just to give away. The other thing I've been sent is this wonderful Sizzix pack of embossing folders. Now there's a classic folder here which is floral and it's quite busy, but I think it will be very lovely nonetheless. And then there are 3 little borders that you can also utilise very effectively. I hope the glare isn't too off-putting, but you've got 3 borders, a label ornate, a border, just a decorative border in one format, and a second decorative folder, and they're all indicated here on the back. They're used with most of the machines available, providing you get the sandwich right to put them through your machine. They advocate using the Raspberry board if you're using a Grand Caliber, but obviously if you have an embossing machine you know what works best for you. But all in all, this is a great product. It's all coordinated insofar as all of these would work together, and you've got your base for the main, which is great. You really wouldn't need to do very much more to a card if you just picked up the base and one of the borders as a belly band or something to decorate the card. But I will come back with some projects ready for you to see. And the other thing I'd like to have a little rave about, because I've not actually encountered this before, and it's the Bow Bunny ephemera pack. Now this has clearly been put together to help people who enjoy their crafts come up with some projects from a pack that includes everything you're liable to need by way of embellishments and things to alter the texture and so on of your card. So there's a lovely selection of ribbons, from polka dot spotty dotties to green and cream gingham to gross grain ribbon. It really is a lovely little selection here, and there's probably about a metre, I would say, of each, which means it's going to go a good old way in so far as your projects are concerned. So I'll pop that there. There's also a selection of buttons. all in keeping with the colours within the pack: black, pink, green, clear, a little heart one. Just a lovely, lovely selection. You wouldn't fail to find something that wouldn't enhance your there's always going to be something there that will enhance your card making projects. And then to get onto the paper components here, there's a really heavy duty, thick chipboard tag which you could just dress up and make to look really, really gorgeous. There is some printed word, looks like from a dictionary or some such. There is a collection of stamps which is really, really lovely. A corner stamp, some stars, a kind of plaque or plaque holder that you could just put something on by way of a sentiment underneath this ornate bit. And then there's this fluffy, cloudy, starry night sky, I'm assuming it is. I haven't actually tried any of these yet, so I can't be any more helpful at this stage of the proceedings. But once I get into it, I will certainly share what I make. But another thing that is very advantageous in a pack of this sort, there are then some flowers all held together with giant paper clips that you can also utilize to decorate your project. There are 2 of those, and then there is a selection of different cards, and they are all double-sided, probably from, you know, packs and so on that Bo Bunny have put together at some point, because they have a wonderful collection of paper pads and so on, ideal for usage. And then these wood chip decorative flourishes, there are arrows and really quite significantly sized flourishes that you could put on your projects, mixed media, whatever you chose. There is then another paper clip, another large, fairly large one, with an array of beautiful sticky bits, from the neon to the bling effect to the pearl effect. They've really tried to give you everything you would need for your projects. There are then some little tags. These are sticky back. As you can see, you can just take those out, utilize them for your projects. Another array of C5 papers, and they are really, all of them, double-sided, ultimately usable. I just think this is such a bargain pack. You don't come across this kind of thing very often, with so many components that you can chop and cut and use on any project that you'd care to put together, really. And there is such a lot of it, lots and lots of it. It's just such an ideal way if you're relatively new to card making, or even an old hand. There are lots and lots of components here, all in one place, that are quite colour coordinated, quite interusable, with lots and lots of different resources just at your fingertips to let you start your card making career. I just think it is absolutely brilliant. As I say, I've not encountered one of these before. I've bought separate themed ephemera, as you know, graphic 45s do, that are all married up to a specific paper pad, but this is just so clever, and what a great way to just have a load of things all in one place to utilize to make your cards with. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you found it inspirational. Please go along to Handy Hippo. You can actually sign up for their newsletter, and you will always then be appraised of the flash sales that have been in abundance, from 10% off to 15% off in specific areas. It's worth being on the mailing list. just to get that information, so then you know which direction to run in if you are looking for something particular in any of those fields that will give you a little bit of money back on what you're spending. So thank you very much for sharing this with me. I will be back with projects to share with you. Just for the moment, I'm showing you this wonderful DT package that I've received. Thank you, Edie Jane Clark, and I will see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.